Okay, now we're in lesson 5, variables. Make sure and read all this good stuff. And the new code is declare and assign a value to a variable and declare a variable. Hit continue. Make sure and watch the video. Alright, now we're on lesson 5.3. In this program, the variable x position is used to store the x coordinates of a circle. To do this, run the program to see how it works. Change the program stored. So, the variable x position equals 300, right? So, instead of putting in 300, we write x position. So when I run it, it's here, right? Now, if I change the x position to, say, 200, right? So now this is going to be 200 because we've said the x position equals 200. So I'm going to reset, and there it is, right? You can see. $200 is the x position. And we're done here. On to the next one. Okay. In which corner will the circle be drawn? Remember, the variable is x position 300, y position 100. So, it would be somewhere around x position 300, y position 100, right? So it should be right around here. Let's check it out. There it is. On to the next one. Okay, this program uses the variable circle size to control the width and height of a circle. So what they want to do is they want you to make the circle so big that it covers up the entire area. When we run, if we change the circle size to, say, 200, right? It's not finishing up the area because the x and the y, the size, is 200. So let's try to make it 400 and see what happens. It's bigger, but it's still not covering everything, right? So let's try 600. Set it, and there it is. So now it's covering everything up. So 600 will cover up the entire string. Same with 800, etc. Let's go on to the next. Okay, using a variable many times. So, this variable is petal size, but it's used 8 different times, right? So let's just go ahead and run it and see what happens. Okay, this is where it is. Actually, I take it back. This is about where it is. So each time we change the petal size, that's these coordinates, right? The size, width and height, So we want to connect these petals together, right? So we're going to go try 50. Still not connected. Try 70. Still, it's close, but still not connected, right? So, maybe like 72. There it is. They're all connected now. All right, 72. Cool. And we have finished the first part of lesson 5. go through all these terms, just make sure you're aware of them, and let's roll. Lesson 5.8. Debug naming variables. This program has multiple errors by bad label names. The errors prevent the program from being viewed in block mode. Okay, clearly this one is a hot mess. So, first thing we want to do, we're going to run it. There's all kinds of problems, right? So, as we said, we can't have spaces in the size of circle, right? So we're going to just make this circle easier to remember. So variable circle equals 150. Okay, the one dimension, let's just call this dim, right? Variable dim equals 100. Variable y location, let's just call this y lock 200. So now we're saying the ellipse, like this, the x, which was the one dimension, is now dim. So we type in dim. The y location, y lock, right? Size of circle. For the width, again, we're just calling it circle, right? And then again, size of circle. Go to circle. Now let's run it. And there it is. All right, on to the next. Okay, variables can be assigned a random number too. This lets a single random value so that you can use it as many times as you want in your program. iSize is an assigned random number. Unfortunately, only one of the i's is using it. Let's run the program. See how it works. Change the program so that both i's are always the same random size. Okay, variable iSize, random number. Okay, variable iSize, random number 10 through 60, right? So, here's our i's. The fill color is black, right? The fill color is black. The first one, ellipse, location 160 and 170, right? iSize random number, iSize random number, right? And then the second I, which is 240 by 170, this one has actual values, right? If I put in 20, right, it's a different value. So we want to use iSize again, right? Because that's the variable, just like we do with this one. So we're just going to copy iSize, paste it right in here, right? So it matches. Now when I reset it, there it is. And then it's going to change the same size because we're using the same variable, right? So if the variable is 20, both of them are going to be 20. And there and we have finished our project. Read all these. Try to understand them. Great job.